Hey, all, this is Rick Keys. Rick Keys, Music Caravan. Once a Keys, always a Keys. So you are listening to the Rick Keys Music Caravan, the blues show. And we've got some new, oh, by the way, let you know, I am going to be chatting with Carolyn Wonderland about her new release and also about her show here in San Diego County at Humphreys Backstage. So that should be fun. So anyway, got some new music in the Rick Keys Music Caravan mailbox the last few days. Okay, the first one we're going to see, I guess the group is called the Wild Roots Sessions Volume 2. We've got Victor Wainwright on there and some other people, but a lot of great music on this one. So that one should be making it into the chart very quickly. Interesting, because there was a Wild Roots Session Volume 1 that came out last year. So they got Volume 2 now. All right, and here's another new one from Josh Hyde, and it's called Parish Blues. Okay, some other new ones or newer. They came in like the week before. Ann Peebles and the High Rhythm Section live in Memphis. Ann Peebles. The Nighthawks. They have a new release called Established in 1972. It's a good year for music. Another gentleman, J. Rad Cooley, has got a song called Yard Sale. And I'm going to throw this one in just because there's some really good music on it. And I played one song last week. You're going to hear another one. In fact, I think I'll start the set off with this one. It's called Joan of Arc. And she's from Europe. So you're going to hear that one first. Okay. So as we continue here. So now we're moving into music or the new releases for 2022 that have made it to the Roots Music Report chart, or as I lovingly call it, the RMR chart. And that was, this is for the top blues albums for last week. So we're going to start off at number 41, Dion and Stomping Ground. This seriously, folks, should not be number 41. It should still be in the top 10. This is going to make it to my 2022 best albums. Tons of great songs. Dion's voice is great. It's got people like Joe Bonamassa and all sorts of people on here. Kebmo, Marsha Ball, and Billy Gibbons. So highly recommend that one. So that one's at number 41. Okay, this guy, remember I told you this is a very good release, and he was in that RMR chart, and then he got knocked out for some reason. He actually went up, well, he didn't get knocked out, but he went up to number 62, and now he's back to number 35. Mickey Free, Turquoise Blue. A lot of great songs on this one, too. Highly recommend. Okay. Regina Bonelli. She's been hanging around for quite some time. She's at number 31, kind of doing well there. And she's doing well on the Soul Blues chart. I think her release is somewhere in the top 10. Also, Regina Bonelli, Truth Hurts. Yes, it does. Especially when it's someone breaking your poor little heart. Okay. Speaking about breaking my heart. No, not really. Okay. Next coming up, Val Starr, the fabulous redhead. She is at number 27 with Healing Kind of Blues. She's got one of those ones. It's hard to see with my advanced lighting system here at Rick Keys production headquarters. Tommy Castro, he moved up from number 37 to number 24. As I told you before, Tommy Castro actually, it came out in 2021 and kind of the late part of 2021. So I put it in my top 2021 blues albums for last year. but he's still doing good, and he won a lot of awards, or he's been nominated for a lot of awards for this one. Tommy Castro, a bluesman, came to town, and he will be coming to town. Not my town, but a close by to my town. He's coming to San Juan Capistrano, the Coach House, and he's going to be playing there and playing probably a lot of songs from this new release. He's going to be calling in sometime in April and chatting with me, and then we're going to talk about his show, his music, and then I'm going to go see him again up in at the Coach House. Okay, so Katie Henry, she was kind of like moving out. She was at number 55. I brought her back this week because she did jump from number 55 to number 23. Katie Henry, On My Way. The Sully Band, they have a release called Let's Straighten It Out. It should be the theme song for Russia and Ukraine right about now, but it's not. The Sully Band, they're at number 20, and it's called, well, Let's Straighten It Out. Cool glasses. Cool on-air, internationally known on-air personality, too. What's his name? Keys. Once a Keys, always a Keys. Okay, we're not going to talk any about Will Smith and Chris Rock. So I could, but don't need to. I think it's been talked about enough. So speaking of talking about enough, I can't say enough about Papa Chubby. He's got a brand new release called Emotional Gangster. He actually looks like a gangster in this release. If not a gangster, he looks like a pirate. Hey, and he is at number 18, Papa Chubby. Okay, here's the Beatles' White Album. Not really. It's Bob Stroger and the Headcutters with no cover. He is at number 17, Bob Stroger and the Headcutters. Scott Ellison has been up in that top 20, top 10 for quite some time. He's got a release called There's Something About the Night by Scott Ellison. Okay, and that one is doing very well. Speaking of doing really well, I use that an awful lot, speaking of, and I will one day tell you what, at the beginning of all my shows, I go, hey, all. So I'm going to tell you the story of how that all started. Hey, all. Albert Castiglia, not to be confused with Albert Castiglia, even though his name should be Castiglia. It's Castiglia. He pronounces it Castiglia, damn it. He's got a new release moving up the RMR chart, I Got Love, and it moved up from number 20 to number 8. Carolyn Wonderland, who I mentioned earlier, she's going to be calling in today about 1 o'clock. We'll be chatting with her, and we're going to be talking about her show at Humphrey's Backstage in San Diego. And also, we are going to be playing her music and asking a little bit about what's going on with her. Carolyn Wonderland, Tempting Fate. She moved up from number 21 to number 7. Good job, Carolyn, especially right before your show. Hurricane Ruth. This one's fairly new. She moved up from number 19 to number 5. Hurricane Ruth, live at 3rd and Lindsley. That's Hurricane. And let me see here. Tinsley Ellis, Linda and I, my buddy, we just saw him recently. We got a photo with with Tinsley at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano. Excuse me. His new release, Devil May Care, is number 5 still. It's been there for a while. It was number 1 at one time, number 5 now. And this one's very interesting. Actually, I'm sorry. Tinsley Ellis moved up to 2. So he moved up from 5 to 2. And number 1 this week, he dropped down there for a while. He was in the 20s, and he's been up and down. Don't know why, but he's back up to number 1. John Mayall, The Sun is Shining Down. And as you all, that's a bone going through my head. But as you all know, John Mayall, he was doing his last live shows, and I and my friend Linda were able to see maybe his one of his last shows at Belly Up in Solana Beach. And speaking of Carolyn Wonderland, she does play on John Mayall's band, and I believe she is the first female lead guitar player to play on John Mayall's band. A celebrated band with some of the best guitar players ever: Eric Clapton, Mick Taylor, Walter Trout, Coco Montoya, and quite a story there with John Mayall. Here, let me try something else. Oh, it's a booger. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so you all know how to listen to Rick Keys' Music Caravan. First, you have to learn how to spell it. It's not Keys like a key. It's Keyes like a me. So you go to Rick Keys' Music Caravan. Just in case you forgot, that's how it's spelled. Rick Keys Music Caravan. You can like it on Facebook. Another way is to do the same thing, like it on Twitter. But truthfully, the easiest way is to go to my YouTube site. I have my own site now. YouTube site. Look for Rick Keys Music Caravan. Subscribe. After you subscribe, you like it. No reason to dislike it. You like it, and then there's a bell to press. Press that bell. What that bell does is brings me into your home every week with a new show, unless I'm on vacation. And also, there's a thumb icon to press. So press that thumb icon, and that helps spread the good news of Rick Keys' Music Caravan to you, to your family, to the state you live in, to the nation, to the world, and to the universe. So stay tuned. Rick Keys' Music Caravan Blues Show, complete with a chat with Carolyn Wonderland, coming up just for you.